Should you trust the robots with your investing? I'm here to tell you, I think so, absolutely. Robots might be the future. And by robots, I of course mean computer algorithms. My name is Frankie of The Money Resolution. Check out themoneyresolution.com or my book, The Money Resolution, on Amazon to learn more about me and my resources. But today, I'm sharing a personal resource that I use and want to review from experience. This is everything you need to know about Betterment and robo-investing. This video is made in partnership with MONEYMADE. MONEYMADE is a platform that helps you discover, learn about, and invest in different types of investments. There's a link in my description below to MONEYMADE if that's something you want to take a look at for yourself. That said, all views and opinions are my own as a Betterment user. I've been using Betterment for 3 years. I joined because I knew nothing about investing or how to get started. I wanted a total hands-off approach, so I decided to give it a try. Today I'm going to be covering a little bit about the company, explain how it works, the different account types that are available. I'll cover some features and tips. I'll explain how they make money. I'll talk about who Betterment is best for, and of course, pros and cons at the end that you should definitely consider. Betterment is currently celebrating a 10-year anniversary in early 2021. They have the most assets under management of all the robo-investing platforms. It is open to the US only, which is important to note up front. From their site, Betterment says, "We're grounded in a few simple principles. Everyone should have access to good fiduciary guidance, not just the wealthy among us." And they do this by leveraging technology. They mention fiduciary guidance, which means they're bound to do what's right for their clients. When you sign up, they ask you a few basic questions, then they take your answers, the most important of which is about your goals, and they make investment recommendations. They offer ETFs, which is essentially a basket of stocks, and they suggest how much you should invest with them initially and automatically over time, plus the amount of risk you should be taking as it pertains to you and your individual goals. Then their technology makes you a personalized portfolio with the stock to bond allocation, again customized to you and your goals. Plus they do it at a fraction of the cost for what you would pay with traditional financial services. There are no hidden fees. So far, sounds great. But let's discuss how it works. First off, it is dead simple to use. Their literal goal is for you to only spend a few minutes a month working on your investments, and for me, that was true. They help you invest smartly by buying low-cost ETFs instead of trying to beat the market by picking individual stocks. Betterment is one of the lowest priced robo-advisors in the industry. I'm going to get to cost, by the way, in a bit. Now, what's their secret sauce? It's modern portfolio theory. This is how they diversify and distribute your investment portfolio so you can earn the highest return possible with the lowest risk. Your investments are divided across 12 classes, and if all this sounds like mumbo jumbo, don't worry about it. That's sort of the point here, right? Low risk, nice reward potential is all you probably care about. A good chunk of what they recommend are Vanguard funds, and I personally like those because they tend to keep their fees extremely low. You can invest in fractional shares, which is great. Because of this, your money never sits on the sidelines cheering on the rest of your investments. Assets are evaluated once a month and rebalanced if they have shifted from their goal allocation, and I really love this auto rebalancing feature. In terms of accounts, Betterment offers individual and joint taxable accounts, Roth IRAs, traditional IRAs, rollover IRA, SEP IRAs, and trusts. They do not offer 401ks or 529 plans at this time. They do have a fantastic app for iOS and Android, and they offer automatic deposits, which might be my favorite feature of mine, but more on that in a few minutes. Okay, by now you're probably wondering, does this total hands-off approach actually work? Since 2009, the average Betterment portfolio returned 215% cumulatively after fees. That outperformed the average individual investor by 79% in the same time period. This all according to Listen Money Matters. In terms of tools and features offered, the retirement planning tools are very precise and thorough. They account for existing assets that you have, cost of living, and how much income will be needed in retirement. And they don't just crunch a basic equation over the long term like a lot of calculators out there. They actually incorporate where you live in this equation, which can wildly swing the math, for example. They even go as far as to tell you how much you can afford to spend in retirement, because your drawdown strategy is as important as your investment strategy, so you don't run out of money after all. They claim 99% accuracy and update your portfolio as things change over time. How about banking services? Yep, they got you covered there too. Betterment offers a savings account that offers better interest than big banks, a checking account with no fees or minimums, and ATM fee reimbursement. This is through Betterment Checking and Betterment Cash Reserve, which launched in April of 2020. There are lots of benefits and features for these new accounts, so I'm gonna put these on screen now. If you wanna read through the details, feel free to pause this video and go through the bullet points. The best might be the spending analysis and guidance and no withdrawal limit, and of course, no fees. One feature I really love and use is recurring deposits. With this feature, you can invest on a consistent basis by selecting an amount to transfer and a time frame for that transfer. I myself get paid bi-weekly on Fridays, and this was no problem to set up. I was able to build up a $5,000 emergency fund by sending a recurring $100 transfer to Betterment every payday over just a 2-year period. This is also an excellent feature to use if you want to max out, let's say, an IRA using a dollar cost averaging strategy. In other words, you invest the same amount of money over time and ignore the stock market ups and downs completely. In 2021, the IRA max for individuals is $6,000 a year. So you could auto transfer $500 a month to reach that max. And I can't talk about Betterment without mentioning their tax loss harvesting feature. There's a lot of complicated math and paperwork to pull this off normally, but Betterment does this for you, and this is offered for all accounts. Other robo-investors require a certain balance, typically over $25,000 or even $100,000 to turn on this capability. But with Betterment, everyone has access to this free feature. With this, Betterment sells losing stocks, allowing you to show a paper loss, and that loss you can deduct on your tax return. Thank you, Betterment, for doing this on your own and keeping this simple. Sincerely, all users. This feature is a big reason why Betterment actually outperforms other robo-investing platforms. They also offer socially responsible investing with increased weight in stocks of companies meeting certain social, environmental, and government criteria. So now you can invest in companies that align with your values because poor labor standards and environmental devastation is the literal worst. I also appreciate the charitable giving feature. You can actually let Betterment locate funds in your portfolio that you've held longer than a year to donate. If they've actually gone up, charities benefit, plus you pay zero capital gains come tax time. Betterment does have a satisfaction guarantee worth calling out here. They're committed to providing its customers with a great experience. So if you're not completely satisfied with your advisory experience with Betterment, they will do everything they can to make it right, up to and including waiving Betterment's management fees for up to 90 days. This is a good time to discuss cost and those management fees. There are two main types of accounts. The standard account charges you a 0.25% fee on your assets under management annually. That's in line with other robo-investing platforms. That's just $2.50 a year for every $1,000 you invest with them through this standard plan. The premium account charges you 0.4%, but you do get access to a financial advisor you can talk with to help you strategize further. Those two account types are on screen now, so once again, you can pause if you want to understand the difference. While the premium plan does offer additional features, the minimum investment for that plan is $100,000, so most people probably don't need to consider that. Betterment makes money from AUM fees, which are assets under management, and that's that 0.25% if you're on the standard plan or 0.4% a year for the premium plan. Other than that, there really are no hidden fees, not for closing an account or sending a check or wire. Even the spend checking account and save high yield cash accounts do not have fees at all. Now, is your money safe there? Yes. The SIPC provides insurance that protects your investment with Betterment. It covers up to $500,000 of missing assets, including a maximum of $250,000 for cash claims. In terms of customer service, you can reach Betterment via email 24/7 and from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. I'm gonna put their number in the description down below and on screen now. All right, pros and cons. And by the way, before I do that, don't forget to like this video if you're getting value out of it so far. Pros. It's super quick and easy to set up your account and set individual goals. You can easily change portfolio risk or switch to a different type of portfolio. There are no trading or withdrawal fees. There's no transaction costs for touching your money. It's total hands-off investing. Betterment does all the heavy lifting for you. The portfolio management is very affordable at just 0.25% of assets under management. They have fantastic retirement planning tools that are holistic and tailored to you. They offer high yield savings and checking that comes with a cash back debit card, which is actually something I haven't mentioned yet. In terms of cons, It does cost $299 and up if you do want to talk to a financial planner if you're on the standard plan. In my research, I kept seeing $199, but here on screen is actually what I'm seeing from their site today. You could also save a little bit of fee money if you just learned how to DIY your investments with a no-fee platform, something like Robinhood or M1 Finance. Speaking of though, you can't DIY your investments, which again might be a good thing if you're a beginner. You're also limited to the funds that they offer, and again, they don't offer 529 plans, which was actually something I was looking for. So who is Betterment for? Again, it is perfect for the beginner or new investor, but it's honestly also great for experienced investors because they have low fees, no minimums, and lots of great services and tools. They optimize portfolios for you down to the last penny, and they help with tax efficiency, dividend reinvestments, and overall best return on your buck. And personally, I love that recurring deposit feature to make investing automatic. If making the most of your money and reaching your goals quicker is important to you, Betterment is a great option. They have over 500,000 customers, by the way, because they have solid returns and minimized losses. And they have the most assets under management of any of their robo-investing competitors. Plus, it's the fastest growing. And I personally used it, like I said, for 3 years, and I love it. I started with it when I knew absolutely nothing about investing, and I'm super glad I did. They made the complicated simple, and by simple, I mean I didn't have to do anything. The majority of people can't beat the market, so why not let the robos beat the market for you? And by the way, even if they can't beat the market, you're still gonna be better off than most people that are going at it alone. Bottom line is this: Betterment's platform is intuitive, user-friendly, super affordable. It delivers returns tailored to your goals and is full of educational resources. I think it's a top choice and a no-brainer for beginners. I give it an official money resolution score of fan-freaking-tastic. That was the first word that came to mind. It was a weird word. If you're on the fence though, I say jump in and get started. Thank you awesome people for watching. I sincerely hope this answered any questions you had about Betterment or robo-investing in general. Once again, my name is Frankie. Please do like this video if you like this video and got value out of it. That does help this video reach more people. Subscribe if you want to commit to hanging out with me more in the future, and I'll see you all next time on the next one. Thanks. My robot. Robo. I don't know how an algorithm would dance, so I'm just gonna play it out like this. Something like, I don't know. See you guys.